First of all, thank you everybody for taking time to do this training call on EcoDrink. This is one of our best items at Lilly, and we strongly support this item and hope that we have a team that will follow suit and support this item by doing good demos for the Costco members. First of all, I know Kathy mentioned that we're going to do a Q&A at the end. I just want to note that I represent Lilly to Costco, so I work on their team of brokers. So if there's any questions that I can't answer, bear with me. I can reach out to the vendor directly after our call and get specifics to those questions as much as possible. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the deck. Nope. Okay, so first slide, product education. What is EcoDrink? EcoDrink is a stick pack drink mix. The product that's sold at Costco comes in 2 different flavors. One is pomegranate and the other is peach mango. Basically, you take that stick pack and pour it into a bottle of water, mix it up just like you would similar to a Crystal Light. It's an alternative for a capsule or a gummy, so members are still able to get their vitamins for the day. It's just another form of getting those vitamins. Some product features. There's 31 vitamins and minerals within one packet. There's support for immune and electrolytes, so similar to Emergency, a lot of people consume that daily or when they're traveling to avoid getting sick. EcoDrink is a good alternative for that as well. You can consume it, it'll support your immune system and help prevent from getting sick while traveling or just day-to-day activities. Some of the supporting features are there's no sugar. And I do want to just focus on that for a minute because the product does contain stevia and sucralose. I know sucralose kind of gets a bad rep, but the ratio of stevia to sucralose in this item is 3:1. So there's very, very minimal sucralose. And so little that we are still able to claim the no sugar. There's also no calories, no carbs, no caffeine. It's gluten-free, which I know is a huge trend or health issue right now, and it's also diabetic friendly. Jumping back to the sugar piece, it is important that as our demo personnel, you disclose to the members that there is both sucralose and stevia in the product. It's just better to let them know up front, and if they have any questions regarding the sucralose, like I said, it's a very minimal amount, so little that we can still claim no sugar. And as much of a bad rep sucralose has, there are no studies that it affects, it leads to any cancer or any of those kind of accusations that have come about. Go to the next slide, product benefits. It's easy and delicious. As I mentioned, it's a good alternative to capsules or pills and gummies. There's no fillers, so you're able to absorb it quicker. There's electrolyte hydration, immune support, bone strength, again, kind of repeating those benefits from the previous slide. So the ingredients in the product that support the electrolyte hydration is the calcium, potassium, and magnesium. What supports the immune is the vitamins A, C, D, and E. And then bone strength is calcium and vitamin D. And then healthy eyes, there's vitamin A, lecithin, lutein, and zeaxanthin. So when demoing this product, what I've noticed as a member myself and just walking the warehouses is the most effective demos are when the CDF personnel know their product and they're very educated on it and can make the member feel confident in their sell, you know, in their pitch. So knowing the product is very important. As I mentioned, you know, one of the bullet points here is why EcoDrink. As I mentioned, there's no fillers. So like pills and capsules, you don't have to get those fillers and your body absorbs it quicker. It tastes great with the 2 flavors of blueberry pomegranate and peach mango. And then also want to note that there is additional flavors. You'll notice that this pack that's in the warehouse comes with a free refillable bottle. That is only on the warehouse item. You can get additional flavors and refill packets on Costco.com, and this is good to note to the members because sometimes, you know, we get the question, why would we want to buy another pack if we don't want the bottle? So on Costco.com, you can get 4 additional flavors. There's berry, orange, peach mango, or blueberry pomegranate. And that's a 30-pack for $19.99. And then also just a side note for your knowledge, we have had members, this item was previously owned by another vendor, and they had a recycling program for the bottles that if the members saved the bottle and returned it, they could get a certain amount of free packets. That program was depleted in November of 2017. So if you get any questions on that, just let them know that that program is no longer effective, and then just kind of direct them to the Costco.com items where it's just the 30 refill packs and not the refillable bottle, or I'm sorry, recycled bottle. So this is what the sign looks like on the next slide of Know the Product. This is what the sign looks like that will be at your booth. I believe everybody should have a sign. If anybody doesn't have signs, just let us know and we can send them out right away. I would just reference this sign and really study the product beforehand, you know, go over the box, read some of the benefits, and just try to educate yourself and really have a good knowledge of the product. And then this is just kind of the, you know, while you're taking a break or whatnot, this is just the be back soon sign. So going into the comparison chart, this is also on the actual box of the product. So this is, you can reference this just looking at the item. It compares EcoDrink to some leading vitamin water brands, and just looking at that and taking some key notes that you're able to point out as you're talking about EcoDrink is always a good selling point. For example, the leading vitamin water brand, if you just look at those top 3 columns, calories, sugar, carbohydrates, compared to EcoDrink, those are much, much higher. So that's a key selling point and a key difference to point out. Moving to the next column, the leading vitamin and mineral drink mixes, that again can be compared to something like an Emergency. And then if you look again at those top 3 columns of or rows of calories, sugar, and carbohydrates, you'll see again that EcoDrink has 0, and there are calories, sugars, and carbs in Emergency. So just being able to note little things like that as you're, you know, talking about the item definitely stick and resonate with the member and are key benefits. All right, and then reviewing the supplement facts. This is specific to the warehouse item, the peach mango and the blueberry pomegranate. Again, just reviewing the supplement facts, being able to point things out like if you look at the percent of daily value, vitamin A, C, D, E, it's 100%. So that's a key takeaway that you can talk to the members about, that you're getting 100% of your daily vitamins if you take this item as an alternative against capsules or pills. Just some sales tips as you're doing the demos in the warehouses. I think I've mentioned it a few times, but know your product, study the actual cell unit, take a few keynotes to be able to point out to the member. Comparing it to some of those other items is valuable because they may be purchasing some of those and not realize this is an option. Kind of follow suit with use the charts, ask some questions, try to understand the member. If they're a mom with a family, their kid doesn't like taking capsules, but they want to give their kid their multivitamins for the day. Just asking questions can lead you down that path, and you can kind of guide them and throw in the pitch of, okay, well, you have trouble giving your child capsules, maybe try this drink. It has great flavor, there's no fillers, easier to absorb, and so forth. Make eye contact with the members, make them feel like you are sincere. Attract the customer, or attract the members from 10 to 15 away from the table, just to get their attention, let them know, that this is available, let them try the product, and educate them on it. Sell effectively but quickly. Don't want to spend too much, take up too much of their time, but you definitely want to educate them. Maintaining a nice demo booth is always attracting. And then, of course, thank the customer. Thank them for, trying the product, even if they don't purchase it. Just, thank them for trying it, and let them know it's available and the cost and so forth. And then be engaging. Don't just read through a script or, just kind of read through a script. Definitely be engaging and smile and make them feel welcome. And then kind of jumped through that one. So that's pretty much it for EcoDrink. I think I kind of highlighted all the top keynotes that we wanted to take away. Again, studying the actual cell unit and the content on it is very helpful before doing the demo. Our threshold for this item is 10,000 units across all regions. So thank you again for all of your support and for being an advocate for EcoDrink. And I'll leave it to Kathy for any questions or comments.
Okay, so remember that to use the chat box to type in your questions. We don't have any at this point, but I encourage you to ask now to learn more about this product. One thing that Rochelle did bring up was comparing it to other items. I know that you all know that you can't use other items by the name. Rochelle referenced emergency. You can say other top-selling items or similar items. We just don't want to point out anything else that is sold in the Costco warehouses. She also brought up their sales goal by units across the country. It probably is more makes more sense to you if we break it down by warehouse for the demo day. And I believe that, was it 15 units, Rochelle, that we had said was the sales goal?
Yeah, that's what we had said previously per warehouse.
Okay, so 15 units. We are increasing sales the longer that we've been doing this demo. So I congratulate everybody who is maybe trained before and just getting a refresher here, and you've met those goals. We just want to make sure that everybody has the tools that they need so that we can keep those goals up. Rochelle is pretty much scheduling all warehouses across the country except a few. and we don't want to reduce that number anymore, and it's really based on sales. So I encourage you, like I said, to ask questions to educate yourself. And so, Rochelle, we do have a couple of questions here, so let me start at the beginning. Some customers have said that it's too sweet or too strong.
Okay. A good way to adjust the sweetness is maybe add more water. I know when I drink it, sometimes it can be too sweet, depending on how much water I'm using. I use about 16 ounces of water per packet. So adjusting the amount of water can definitely adjust the sweetness.
Okay, and the next question, is it safe for children, and at what age?
It is safe for children. We do note that ages 4 to 10 should only consume half a packet versus a whole pack.
And then, so you wouldn't recommend it for under 4?
It's not recommended. I mean, that's totally up to their parents. There's nothing in it that wouldn't be good for the children, but I mean, it is a multivitamin, but we just recommend ages 4 to 13, 1/2 of a packet, and then ages 14 up, 1 full packet.
Okay. The next question is, why is it called EcoDrink? I haven't heard that one before.
EcoDrink. Why is it called EcoDrink? That will be a question I will have to ask LOD. I mean, just looking at it, I guess eco because the bottle, because it's recyclable, so eco-friendly, and then drink because it's a beverage. But I can get more insight on that.
Okay. And let's see what else. If the amount of sucralose is so small and sucralose is so controversial, why even have it?
So the reason being for having the minimal amount of sucralose that we do is because the combination of stevia and sucralose allows us to keep our sweetness, but also reduces our calories or limits our calories. Stevia adds the sweetener, and sucralose adds the sweetener but limits the calories. So example, if it was all stevia, the calories would be, there would be calories present. So it just keeps us to be able to maintain the 0 calories.
You mentioned other flavors are available online. What are they, and what's the price of the product without the bottle if a person orders the product online?
So the 4 flavors online are berry, orange, peach mango, and blueberry pomegranate. Those are 30-pack units, and they do not include the bottle, and the price is $19.99.
And can a member pre-mix it before drinking it hours later?
We wouldn't recommend it. You can if that's your preference or time frame, whatnot. But it is a drink mix, a form of powder, so there may be settling. So we wouldn't recommend it. We would recommend consuming after you mix.
And I imagine certainly if you do, you'd want to shake it before you drink it.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Okay. What are the additional flavors? Okay, we already did that one. Here right now I don't have any other questions. So, here we go. Please clarify the ages for children. Is it 4 to 10 or 4 to 13? You said both.
Right, I did. So I apologize for that. It is ages 4 to 13, 1/2 a packet daily, and then ages 14 and up, 1 packet daily.
Okay, I didn't even catch that. Good one. Okay, price per bottle after mixture added. $1.50 is the question. Price per bottle after mixture added.
So I guess I don't fully understand that question.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure I do either. Whoever wrote that question, Deborah, can you be more specific? Are you asking how much a serving is? Yes. Okay, so how much per serving then?
So it's $19.99 on the floor, so it would be 67 cents per packet, and and the bottle isn't included in that cost at all.
Okay. So we have about 5 minutes left. I encourage you to ask any other questions that you might have. Something that if you're having a hard time making a sell, if you need any pointers, this is a good time to ask. And again, remember that the goal is 15 units. And if you think of any, yeah, go ahead, Rochelle.
Sorry. If you think of any suggestions on, what we can do to help make this sell easier for the members, we are completely open to that as well.
Yeah, and if you think of something after the call that you wish you'd asked, you can always have your event manager email me, and I will certainly forward the questions on. So we did get a couple more. Why not more of the B vitamin, not all at 100%?
So the vitamin B12 is 100% of the daily value. So you're definitely getting your full B12 serving for the day. Hopefully I understood that correctly.
I have to look at the label here for a second. So vitamin B12 does say 100%. Vitamin B12. I guess on the supplement facts it says vitamin B12 is, it does say 100% though. So I guess I'm not really sure what your question is either, since it does say 100%. So if you want to be more specific. Another question is, how many fluid ounces does the bottle hold?
Each packet gives directions to add cold water. This is referencing the bottle that's inside the packet. Add cold water to fill line on bottle, which is approximately 16 ounces. And then, of course, shake and drink. And then to address the sweeten question or comment, it does say use less powder for a lighter flavor, or another alternative is to use more water. But the standard is 16 ounces.
Okay, and does it mix better putting in solution first or water?
I preferably do the mix first and then the water, but I can't necessarily say which is better, but I think either would be fine. Either way, it's getting shaken up and the product is getting diluted into the water or dissolved.
Okay, but I think either way works.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is a suggestion. Sports drinks have a lot of sugar. You can buy a bottle of water at the concession stand and add your powder. No cooler to carry. So I guess that's just making a case for why you would want to purchase EcoDrink instead of sports drinks, which is a very good point. Yeah. Okay, we only have 2 minutes left, so if you have a question or a suggestion, you need to get it in right away. Otherwise, like I said, if you think of anything that you wish you had asked, if you would just have your event manager email me the question, I will get an answer for you. Sales goal again is 15 units, and we want to see everybody make that. So we want to get you all the tools you need to do that. Another question here real quick is, why does it contain 10% of, say, riboflavin and other B vitamins besides B12? Why does it not contain 10%? Let me read that again. Why does it not contain 10% of, say, riboflavin and other B vitamins besides B12?
So riboflavin, it contains 50%. I don't know if that's a standard that somebody has seen across other multivitamin drinks, but I can get some more insight on that from Lily.
Okay. And I thought we had one more question here. Can we use other liquids besides water?
We recommend using water just because the drink mixes do have a lot of flavor to them. Water is the best mix option.
Okay, and that's for demo purposes, but probably if people are purchasing it and they want to use it with something else, I mean, there's no reason they couldn't.
Yeah, whatever is their prerogative, but water would mix the best with the drink mix.
Okay, so 100% of those others. That's in reference to the question about why there's only 10% riboflavin and other B vitamins when there's 100% of everything else. Oh, and here she is. Mistake on percent. I mean 100% of all other B vitamins. So let's see.
So basically, so like the vitamin B6 is what I think they're referencing is 50%, not 100. You know, that's just the formula of the drink mix, but I can look into that with Lily further.
Okay, and now one other suggestion here, and then we got to end this. Somebody is asking, and I believe they're talking about for the demo purposes, why not add it to a smoothie or milk for a different taste?
For demo purposes specifically, we only want to use water. For individuals' preferences, they, of course, can mix with smoothie or milk as well.
Okay, and then here's a comment on the B vitamins, just saying that B vitamins are so important. Would just like to see more of all the Bs. That's just a suggestion.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely go back to work.
Great. All right, so we are getting past our time, so we're going to have to close this up. Thanks, everybody, and Rochelle for being on the call today, and send me questions if you have any others, and good luck with reaching your sales goal.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.